Jack was in the forest when he suddenly saw a ragged girl shouting for help. Instinctively, he stepped forward and draped his coat over her. But it was a trap. The girl bit his neck hard. A sharp pain shot through his neck. Then light flashed before his eyes. The girl glowed pink, grew larger, and in seconds turned into a silver-haired mature woman in a uniform. Before she could rejoice, a pack of dogs attacked her. Overwhelmed by numbers, she quickly shrank back into a little girl. The dogs saw her as an enemy of their master. She hurried to deny it, saying she'd only sucked his blood to regain strength and planned to apologize. Facing the dog's dangerous stares, she felt afraid. Jack learned her blood-sucking was just a way to restore energy. Seeing her pitiful look, he offered more blood. Though confused, she feasted gladly and soon grew large again. Jack took this vampire named Anna to his farm. Impressed that he'd grown all the unfamiliar plants, Anna admired him. Flattered, Jack conjured scissors, picked a tomato for her. One bite left Anna amazed. She'd lived hundreds of years without such fresh, juicy veggies. He then showed her around the fields, and they had a great time. 2 hours together brought them close. Jack learned Anna was an herbalist hunted by nobles for her research, forced to flee to this forest. She told him the forest was called the Death Forest due to ferocious monsters, like his dogs, which were high-level beasts. Watching Anna talk, Jack realized he liked her. He knelt to propose, wanting her to stay and live with him forever. Anna was stunned, worrying her pursuers and vampire identity would trouble him. Jack insisted he didn't care, swearing to protect her. Blushing, she thought a moment and agreed. Thus, Anna became the first wife of Jack's reincarnation. One day, Jack and Anna were sipping tea on the porch when the spider sentinel suddenly tapped its legs against the web, sounding a sharp alarm. They rushed outside and found an angel pinned down by their pack of dogs, who had treated her as a threat. Hearing the girl cry out for help, Jack quickly untied the vines binding her. The moment her hands were free, her fingertips glowed, and her claw wounds instantly began healing, clear signs of healing magic at work. Anna, though, stiffened and tried to sneak away, looking guilty. The angel, Tia, shouted for her to stop, but the dogs attacked again. After all, Anna was their mistress now, and they wouldn't let anyone threaten her. It turned out Tia and Anna knew each other. Tia had come to arrest Anna, who'd blown up noble manors with her experimental potions, leading to a huge bounty on her head. Anna quickly changed the subject. "Wanna live here?" she asked, pulling Tia toward the fields. They toured the vegetable patch, then the orchard, and finally met the animals. Tia nearly fainted at the sight of Tsuehua the giant spider, her mortal fear. But Anna didn't quit. She handed Tia a basket and tricked her into helping with the harvest. By afternoon, after tasting a strawberry that exploded with sweetness, Tia felt a rush of pride in the work. She stayed, becoming Jack's second wife. Months later, Tia left briefly but returned with 7 elves. They begged to stay, explaining a war 200 years ago had destroyed their northern forest home, leaving them homeless. With 7 new members, Jack needed a bigger house. To his surprise, the elves were master builders. They sang to trees to shape beams and used magic moss as mortar. Jack could only help with digging and hauling wood. 10 days later, they finished a massive log cabin, a long structure with high ceilings, storage rooms, and a second floor for bedrooms. As Jack looked down at his 9 wives, Anna, Tia, and the 7 elves, gathered in the hall, he realized his farm had become a haven. He'd gone from a lone farmer to a man surrounded by magic, love, and a very strange, very perfect family.